is an expression, a polynomial, that we can factorize, that we can find factors for. So the first thing you are going to do is write this denominator such that it's showing the factors. Is that okay? Yeah. So we are going to say, I've chosen something for which I can clearly see the factors. I don't know if you are seeing them. Can you see the factors? Sometimes you just need to know how to look at something and just interact. What are the factors?
1 and 4.
Yes. Can we go see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we break it down. At the top we have s squared plus 3s plus 1. Then we have s plus 1, s plus 4. So now it's in its factors. So what are we going to do? We are going to then write this in a form that we want. The form that we want to present it in. So what is it? We can see that there is a ns. So we suppose there is some a over s. We can see there is s plus 1. Similarly, some b over s plus 1. Then we can see there is that the other one. So plus c over s plus 4. Then from there, we go on then to multiply. So in other words, we have, you can now forget about this part. We are now dealing with that side only. This side. Okay? Now if you first multiply by the denominator, right? You are multiplying right through by the denominator. Then what are we going to have? We are going to have our numerator on this side, s squared plus 3s plus 1. Then for your denominator, if I multiply this over s, the s disappears, we are left with what? Disappears, and we are left with s1, s plus 1. Is that okay? So this will give us a s plus 1, s plus 4. Similarly, and then you expand this side, which makes it now. There are different ways of solving by partial fractions. You can use that other method where you are looking at the. You cannot come in, people, and take seats, and you are welcome. So you can, there are different ways. I'll only focus on one, which is very simple. There's the other one where you are dealing with limits. Limit of this over that, limit of this, and so forth and so on. You can read about that in the book. It's fine. If you have a question on that, you can communicate with me. But for the sake of time, we'll only use this one. The other one, I know it as well. But for the sake of time, we only do one. Is that fine? Yes. So we are going to expand this, and we are going to say a s squared plus 5s plus 4 plus b s squared plus 4s plus c s squared plus s. Right. Now, as it is now, we have two expressions, one on the left, one on the right. And if these two are equal, as it is said here, what it means simply is that if you compare any coefficient for a variable this side, it must be equal to the other side. So what we do now next is what? Simply comparing coefficients. We have for the variable s squared. To the left, the coefficient here is 1. That must be equal to, on the right, you can see there, a. We have here b being added and c. So we generate that expression. Is it clear? Where is the problem?
S squared.
You compare it to 1.
We are looking at the variable s squared. Okay, our variable is s, but we are looking at s squared. So for s squared, the coefficient here is 1. There is nothing, it's 1.
Okay.
Then for s squared, this side we have got this s squared, that one, and that one. For this one, it's a positive a. So it's a plus. Then for this position, we have a b, and finally we have a c. And all of them are being added. So we generate this expression, or this equation. You're welcome. Are we together?
Yes.
Right. That being done, we go on to look at s. In other words, s to the power 1. So we have this side we have 3. That side we have 5a. 5a. For b we have got 4. And then plus c. That's for s to the power 1. Finally we have this, which is s to the power 0. So we have 1 this side, and this should be equal to 4a. That's it. So now, once it's in this stage, the next thing we want to do is, the easiest thing to do is simplifying the value of a. What are we going to say? We are going to say simply, therefore, if suppose you've called this one 1, this one 2, and then you are going to say, therefore, from 3, a is equal to 1 over 4. A is equal to 1 over 4. Then, if you take that, substitute into 1 and 2. Then we are going to say from substituting into 1 and 2. Then we are going to have 1 over 4 here. So this becomes 1. This comes to this side here. So it becomes what? 1 minus 1 over 4. We get what? 3 over 4. Which means b plus c is equal to 3 over 4. 3 over 4. Similarly, we have 5a, so it becomes